Yeah, so today I'm really looking forward to today because we're going to be going down to the care farm in Pembrokeshire.
I've not been there before.
You've never been there before? Oh, it's quite a nice day as well, ideal for it. After major disasters, especially when people have been injured very badly, it is often those people who are injured and disabled people who are placed low down on the general list of things. In 2004, there was a serious tsunami in Southeast Asia. That was the birth of Responsible Assistance, which is a not-for-profit organisation run by volunteers who have experience and knowledge of disability and access issues. Whenever there is a major disaster anywhere in the world, we get mobility and medical equipment out to locations as soon as possible by partnering up with international aid organisations and, where possible, local disabled people's organisations. For example, after the earthquake in Kashmir, we partnered up with Merlin to get equipment out to the Indian-administered region of Kashmir, and the Newport and Gwent Pakistani Association to get equipment out to the Pakistan-administered region of Kashmir. Then, after the earthquake in Haiti, we again partnered up with Merlin to get equipment which we had received as donations out there pretty quick. And after the very serious earthquake in Nepal in 2015, we partnered up with Save the Children, who had recently taken over Merlin and managed to air freight over 3 tons of mobility equipment to assist disabled people who had survived the earthquake. This was an incredible feat, and it was volunteers, mostly of whom are disabled people, who have actually got this together. In the past, we have also partnered up with the National Police Aid Convoy to get equipment out to Uganda and Rwanda after the civil war disrupted many people's lives. Hi, you right? I've seen you for a while.
No, welcome back.
Oh, brilliant. And this is my daughter, Angie.
Hello,
Hello,
nice
so
to see you.
Jim
You okay?
Bowen.
That's right,
So
yeah.
this is Clyndu Care Farm.
This is
So
Clyndu Care Farm.
Tell us a bit about it.
Well, it's a care farm in North Pembrokeshire. We support a lot of different vulnerable people here each week, using the countryside as a pleasant place to be. And we have lots of different projects here to engage with people in the countryside, sort of that we use therapeutically. We make a lot of charcoal, we have a horticultural project going, we have a football club, a swimming club. We do a surf therapy project as well, working with people with mental health problems. We have 30 people that work here who've got great connections in our local community, who have donated a huge amount of stuff, but also through your connections with Patterson's Medical Supplies.
Yep.
They've sent literally hundreds of pallets worth of medical aids.
Over the
things.
years, we've probably had about £300,000 or £400,000 worth of equipment, all brand new, all surplus to their requirements because they're a big catalogue company, and they donate it because they don't need it anymore, and they know that it's going to a good cause and it's going to go to places where it's not going to affect their market as well, which is obviously very important.
I used to work in Kenya years ago, and I'd like to send some stuff to Kenya. Trevor had a project was involved with Kibwezi.
We decided that all the equipment which I get donated we'd store down here, and he could pack up the containers and we could send them off to Kenya. Okay.
So have a look at the containers.
All right, thank you, lovely.
I'm just going to point you around here.
The trees, it's unbelievable colours.
I know. This is the second container. The first container was shipped last June, I think it was.
This is Michael then.
Yeah. Hello. Hi, Mike. Shake your hands again.
Nice to see you.
And you. Oh, wow, we got it well packed.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, this one looks like it's nearly ready to go now. We have a lot of donations from a medical company called Patterson's, and they send us lots of boxes of aids, and really they've never been used, and often we just put them in the container and we find that they're really useful when they reach their destination.
Excellent. The crowdfunding campaign is to get this container we see behind us out to Kenya, and it's going up to the Kivoti Rehabilitation Centre where it's going to be distributed from. Altogether, and to get it distributed properly, realistically about £6,000 is needed. Please, please, please give whatever you can to get this container over, because it means so much to so many people. This is for the independence of so many people to be able to live an independent life. or to even be able to exist, to be able to get out of the house, to be able to sit in a wheelchair, to be able to wheel around, to be able to have a walking frame so you can steady yourself and stand up. Well, that's, it's some quality of life which we're offering to people. So please, however small it is, we need it urgently. The £6,000 we desperately need is to pay for the cost of shipping the container to Kenya and distribute the contents through our local disabled people's organisation partners to assist disabled people in rural locations. Also in the container are parts and tools so that equipment can be assembled locally to suit individual people's requirements.
Tata papa, jamigori ne morajira.